And yeah, you see those notices, try to flag his channel down. He doesn't deserve all those views and all those people with all his venom, spewing hatred, and streaming on the people and shit. You know the reason why he keeps doing that? Because someone hasn't taken care of him yet. That's the real reason why someone does that. Oh, but look at what we got here. Look at them ball gag pictures, huh? Where'd you get that ball gag, huh? How you doing with that lately, Roger, huh? How's your ball gag career going? You doing a good job playing slave, huh? Or did you forget how? What happened? How many years ago was that? One thing I'm not sure about is how many fucking years ago that was. But you own a ball gag and you're into that shit, okay? You are not one to talk. You are a freak, faggot, bitch. It's what you are, a freak faggot. That's what you are, Roger Brown. You're supporting a ball gagged up, slave minded motherfucker who wants all kinds of random men violating him and making him a slave around the house. He's a submissive little bitch. Roger Brown is a submissive little bitch. That's what he is. To those of you who don't know, I thank Cotton Eye Darren for exposing that. I really do. I mean, that was a good thing that was found there. I mean, wherever that came from. It must have been, I'll tell you where it came from. Roger Brown's on FetLife. That's what it is. That's surprised. I'd be very surprised if he didn't own a FetLife account. I really would. He's got all that shit on there, you know. He wants to be a slave. He's got a ball gag. Address that. Oh, and you got kicked out of therapy thanks to Amberlynn Reed. Good one, Amberlynn Reed. Keep getting him. Keep hitting him where it hurts. That's what I say. Keep hitting him where it hurts. Do that. And keep doing it. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Repetition, 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 repetition. Over and 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 over. Yeah. Over and over. You asked for this, you're going to get it. You asked for this. You asked for the crazy, fucked up version of me. You're going to get it badly. And I'm going to hammer it in so bad that this website will have to destroy itself at some point. I got a ways to go, but I'm working on it little by little. YouTube now has my attention. My attention is now being looked at from YouTube. And I'll tell you what, I'm a small voice, but I'll tell you what, they recognize. The whole website, however, doesn't. But the head executives, I think some of them came across my channel. I think they really did, but just not all the content of the users using it know who I am. But I think some of the heads do. And I think they do listen. I really think they do listen, and they do take notes every time I report somebody. Because I've been here for a long time. The only person that's been around here longer than me is Vaughn Helton. That's really it. Vaughn Helton and the Amazing Atheists, I think, just started before I did, but that's about it. That's about it. And the blatant disrespect you got for the OGs in this game, you know who wouldn't tolerate that? Harold. I tell Harold about this, you better beware. Because Harold is coming back soon. Harold is coming back. Yes, he is. I was going to show an old video because he did a so-called ownage video of me years ago, but you want to know something? It was so funny. It was great. You know, it was the old school days. It was when people went back and forth on video. Exactly. But no, Roger Brown ain't one to talk. He got thrown out of therapy. And I heard Roger was abusive to the staff in the clinic. How about that? You were abusive to everyone working at your mine site or whatever the hell they call that fucking place. You were very abusive to the staff. And they didn't want to work with you. So you're one to talk about me. You only see what your bitch ass, what I show you for your fucking bitch ass, is what I want you to see, and you're seeing it. And I see he's lying again. I flagged his video for misinformation, too, by the way. Flag him. Because he said that black guy was very innocent, and I just pulled the bat. I pulled a bat on him because he made a gunshot signal at me going by. And I had problems with the motherfucker before. True. You want to play like that with me? You haven't learned your lesson. I'm parking way in the back. I'm not even near you. You're instigating me. I'm grabbing my bat. That's what I'm going to fucking do. And I'll crack you in the fucking head if you think you're coming close to me. Then he pulled out a blade. Yeah. But then he ended up getting in the car and going. Because he saw that I wasn't going to be an easy fight. But at the same time, it would have been fucking nice if someone did come out and say something. Yeah, it would have been. I had to do it all myself. I did it, but I didn't want to do it. You understand? I do like when someone steps in. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But if I have to do it by myself, I will. So again, misinformation, Roger. Keep lying about me. You fucking loser. You have a ball gag. You're into that fucking perverted BDSM shit. And you're into pot. Fuck you and your $400. You spend $400 a month on pot. You fucking low-life degenerate. You're the degenerate, not me. You tell on yourself all the time, dude. And you're still believing that I have a green dildo when it's a fucking bottle of lotion, you dipshit. I've proven that several fucking times. You're lucky you live where you do. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe you're not so lucky. But it doesn't matter either way if Jimbo hates you or not, because I discovered what he is, too. So again, all these people, the only one I could count on near you to do anything is Amberlynn Reed. She seems to be willing to take you on for sure and get you at least thrown out of your therapy facility. That was a win for her. That was a total win for her. I want you to read this. I want you to listen. And I want you to respond word for word to everything I'm saying about you. No distractions. No talking about your fucking cats and how they lay down and how they look so cute when you yourself fed them until they fucking were about to burst the other goddamn night. You fucking low-life piece of shit. I guess I have to lay into you again because you don't get the fucking message, boy. Yeah. Maybe Melton will go wipe it up in your sleep. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you're sleeping now, and I'm putting that energy on you when you're sleeping energy. Yeah, you'll be dreaming about me tonight. You'll be dreaming about me. I'm circling Roger's dreams right now, and he's sleeping probably right now, going to sleep. And I got the circles in the REM mode. I got the circles going in there. Yeah, I'm going to creep right into his fucking dream and creep him out and wake him up. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. You're one to talk, though. You should not be talking. You spend $400 a month on pot. You own like a ball gag or two at the very least. You want to be a sissy slave. You're a submissive little bitch. So stop pretending you're a tough guy. You're not. You're not. And you know what you did for them biker gangs? You were sucking their cocks and you were doing errands for them. That's what you were. You were not in a badass biker gang. You were their bitch. You heard of the whole story. You rode bitch on the back of the motorcycles. Come on, let's admit that shit, huh? Roger rode bitch on the back of the motorcycles. That's what he did. He's one to talk. He shouldn't be talking because look at how fucked up he is. Look at how fucked up he is. For real. Is he one who should be talking? No. No. So shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Period. All right. On the king and queen seat, that's right. Yeah. I guess so. Sure. Yeah. But now you ain't gonna intimidate me. What are you trying to intimidate me with attitude? I come from hell. My grandmother's got more attitude than you do. That's all there is to it. This guy is not one to talk. Look at how much of a problem he fucking is. And I bet his parents hated him too. Let's be real. They thought he was a pain in the ass. At least my grandparents said I was their favorite. I was their favorite grandson at the time. Yes. Before I came out as trans, and I see you, you're not. You're calling me by the wrong fucking pronoun. Again, someone who's a bitch shouldn't be doing that. Someone who should be or live into their trans, but you're nothing more than a cross-dresser who likes to put a fucking ball game on. You haven't even cross-dressed in a fucking year, dude. So you want to go there with me, I'll go there with you, and I'll air your shit out here. How about that? I'll air it out. You don't got a phone, you're broke as hell, you don't have a car, all you gotta do, you gotta walk like miles, like about 7 miles to a Dollar General, and someone won't even give you a ride because you smelled so bad they had to open the fucking windows. You smelled so fucking bad, like a pig. Like you belonged to, like you were laying around in a trough. That's how bad you smelled. They didn't want to give you rides anymore. You know, I fucking can't blame him. Honestly. I can't fucking blame him. So you're one to talk all the damn time. And it's uncalled for. You should be shut the fuck down. You should be locked up. You should be shut the fuck down off here if you're not going to get locked up. You know what, I don't give a fuck what anyone does in their home life, okay? Whatever the fuck they do, just don't expose it to me and don't be imposing your shit on me and we'll be fine. Then I wouldn't know a goddamn thing about what's going on with you. It would be a damn good fucking thing. But nah, you always gotta come into my shit. Well, don't be surprised if someone starts murdering people because you keep butting into their business. And then the cops would realize, hey, you know, the thing is, there's what they call suicide trolls on here. They're hoping that someone does harm to themselves is what they hope that I'm doing. But no, I'm the one who wants to kill them instead. That's right. I'd rather kill them than harm myself. You're not going to see me killing myself. It's more likely I'll kill you than I'll kill myself. Let me put it to you that way in simple layman's terms. Because you're all retards. Every last one of you has an IQ of 50. It is so ridiculous. And yes, I am autistic. I said that I was on the Special Olympics team. Another lie. He doesn't think I'm autistic. I was in programs. Yes, I was when I was young. I was in the Special Olympics. Fucking retarded ass didn't bother to listen to my fucking story today, did he? No. No. Well, you're going to die by the sword, bitch, because I'll tell you what, if I don't kill you physically, I'm killing you here. I'm killing you through here, through viewing me, and I am that pill that is going to get you. Yes, I am. Yes, I fucking am. In some form. In some form. Yes. Just like everyone else who's crossed me up and they've lived to regret that ever since. The power I have is amazing. It's infinite. And I just realized this 3 years ago. And I've been using it because I know I have it. And a lot of people deserve to be on the receiving end of it. That's why I'm using it, punk. But you suicide trolls are going to get murdered. You suicide trolls are about to get killed. I'm telling you right now. Omnipotent, that's right. You know the power I have on here. Shit, I can't believe I didn't have you as a moderator in here. But yeah, true, I am for the most part. As close as it gets in human form, I would say. I mean, there's someone who said to me, I don't know what I would do. You have dealt with so much friggin' shit. You have withstanded this all. And I said, I don't know how the hell I do it. I don't. I really don't. That's right. Although I really don't believe I killed Jamie Nicole. I think Jamie Nicole was just going down such a downward spiral that, I mean, I hexed her, yeah, and her life just went down that fast, but she also had a lot of dealings as well with people. But she was the only death. So since you want to mention that, I have to clarify that. But even Jamie Nicole didn't make me as mad as some of these people make me. I'll tell you, I would take Jamie Nicole now over them. I mean, if I had to pick. I mean, it's about lesser of evils, right? You keep moving up, they keep getting worse the more you meet. People say, Roger wants to throw out the more worse I'm getting in these 5 years now. Well, no. The people get worse that I look at. The people get worse that I'm battling with. You fucking Nimrod piece of shit. You should just keep that ball gag in your mouth, because I don't need to fucking hear another word you say. That's what this needs to go. You punk bitch ass, you're on borrowed time, and I really think you're going to die soon anyway, because you're a piece of shit and you don't live in good health and good conditions. And here's what I'm going to say. I was in Colorado too. Are you saying that? Because are you saying I had something to do with that? I don't know how to read that right now. And one more thing, Roger Brown. You know what's going to happen? Your cats really don't love you, Roger. You know what they're going to do? When you pass away in that house, your carcass is going to be laying all over the floor. And you know what's going to happen? Your cats are going to eat you. They're going to eat your body and the meat off your bones. They're waiting for that day. They're going to feast on your body when it drops dead in that home. I'm telling you right now, watch it. You're gonna drop dead on the ground, and those cats are gonna eat you. Trust me. They will eat you from limb to fucking limb. They will. Animals can eat their owners. Yes, they can. Yeah, they can. Yep. I think that's going to happen to him, honestly, the sick son of a bitch. I think that is what's going to happen to him. So what do you mean about this heavy losses in Colorado? How is that linked to me again? Explain that one to me. Then I'll see if I agree or not. Well, I happened to go through Colorado, and I thought that it wasn't a very connected state. I'll tell you that right now. Colorado have had a lot of crazy people living there. I thought they're about as crazy there as they are in Kentucky, I think, actually. They're about the same, probably. Just Colorado ended up getting high cost of living while Kentucky didn't. They ended up getting more higher in cost, but a lot of those towns around there, yeah, it's a bunch of nutbags out there. I'll tell you right now. Colorado definitely was not one of my favorite stops. It definitely wasn't. Yeah, well, I can't prove that one, though. I don't know for sure, but there was one case that did happen somewhere. I don't know if it was the Colorado one, but it was something. I mean, the city council members got fired right when I was in LA. Do you remember that? Like the Nuri Martinez and all her Mexican cohorts that were talking bad about all kinds of people behind closed doors. I was in LA when that happened. I was right there visiting. I was right there when that shit happened. And I manifested that because I always thought about how racist the Mexican people were down there in California. And that came to fruition, and then they lost their jobs, all of them. So I think I might have influenced that with my energy going into the air. I think maybe I did, actually. The very people I spoke against in the area, it trickled down to the city council people. I think it may have, actually. Yeah, you remember I was doing that shit, right? And that energy I put into the air, some of that was in the Long Beach area, actually. That was over there. I was doing the one woman protest. Yep, one person protest. You're down with OPP? Yeah, you know me, the one person protest. Yeah, you're down with OPP. Yeah, that's what it is. One person protest. I'm down with OPP. Yeah. I put some energy into the air over there. I definitely did. I made my mark over there. And I shat my territory over there too. And some of those remains are still there, I think. I left my mark right there. You know? I leave pieces of me in every city that I go to from marking my territory. I leave pieces of me behind. And I kind of do that by design too. I like to mark my territory so I could say, yes, I was here. Yes, I was here. It's kind of like a psychological thing that I use now. You know, like, yes, I was here. I love that people treat me like I'm such a psycho around here. I love it. Like nobody's business. A Datsun. Who's in the Datsun? Mallory Williams is 6'5". Other than me, what are you talking about? I don't own a Datsun. What are you talking about? Poor Rogeni, I've never seen your ass in here before. What the fuck are you trying to say to me, huh? What are you trying to say? You don't answer me in 10 seconds. You're gone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I delayed that too. You're out of here. See you later, bitch. See you later. Oh. No, you were saying that about me. That's what you were doing. You were saying that shit about me. Fucking ant. Yeah. But this needs to be stated because Roger Brown can't go around here running his mouth. Not without getting that exposed, at least. That he has a fetish for ball gags and he wants to be a slave. That's what he did. He was like he was in the drug dealer game, but with people who had him be their bitch. That's what he was. He sucked the drug dealers' dicks. He sucked the fucking, the bikers, off. He did that shit. That's where he got his affiliations from. And they bitched him around is what they did. Because he's a submissive little baby girl bitch deep down. That's what he really fucking is. That thing ain't no man. You kidding me? That thing is a poor excuse for if he's a man, he's a subhuman man. That's what he is. I'll tell you right now. It's disgusting. Why someone like that is allowed to talk on YouTube is beyond me. I mean, really. Really. Really, 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 really. And these other ones who keep sticking their fucking nose where it doesn't belong. You stick your nose where it doesn't belong, your nose is going to be chopped the fuck off. Didn't you learn that when you were children? Huh? Not to go where you're not wanted? Not to go where it's dangerous? Weren't you taught that? I guess not. Or if you were, you disobeyed the people who taught you that. Apparently. I'm the real deal on here, and that's what pisses you all off. I'm not scripted. Everything comes from the heart here. This is not an act. I'm a real person. I like to fuck around before, too. Like I said before, I'm a comic. Yes, I am. But so I can be myself while doing it. I can be myself while putting on voices, too, I can just fucking do that. They hang up the phone. Then I'll laugh about it. and then that's it. That's right. I can do it all if I really want. Sorry, you can't, Roger. All you know how to do is put a ball gag on your mouth. You can't cook for shit. So they wouldn't they wouldn't use you as any kind of asset to be any kind of cook for them if you had to cook for an army, I'll tell you that. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. I mean, what are you going to do? Feed them slop? What was the joke of those quesadillas that you made? What the hell? What the fuck was that shit? Glob of cheese and a glob of salsa or something? Dude, you're sad, dude. You're very sad. Just get the fuck off YouTube. Fuck off already, because you're going to go down the hard way anyway. You might as well stop planning to fuck off right now, because it is going to happen. I'm telling you. I got respect in this game. You don't. The only people that totally hate me are these new group of people. But YouTube sees me as a reputable channel, someone who's been here a long time. Otherwise, they would have taken my monetization. They didn't. They didn't. All right? So there. I have to just prove more lies being said about me and clear them up. How many times have I showed that lotion bottle, though? How many times have I showed that face in front? And he's still lying to people that it's still a dildo? Nah, well, you still got a ball gag is what you got. Care to address that? I want you to admit that I want to be a little girl bitch and I want a ball gag in my mouth. I want you to admit that, Roger Brown. Admit that to the public. Admit that to your followers, that that is who you really are. Admit that fucking shit, asshole. Or don't say another fucking word about me. Got it? Got it? Got it? Huh? Yeah. That's what I thought. Apparently some of you people haven't learned lessons, you know? To not pick battles that you can't win, you know? All my dogs come to me. I don't go to them. You know, anywhere I go, I don't go up to anybody at all. You know that? And that's how I survive. And you're amazed how I survive, huh? Well, that's how. I don't ever walk up to anybody unless they walk up on me. You think I'm so crazy, right? Well, at least I got that common sense. Something that you don't fucking have, because you don't live on the streets. That's why. You don't know anything. I scan my environment all the time. If I'm in a building, I look at where I'm going to go for safety. If I need to, I look around. Let me ask you something, Roger. Where the fuck would you go if someone was robbing a store? Where would you go for safety? Where would you go for safety if someone was robbing the very convenience store that you happen to be in? What would you do? Huh? What the fuck would your bitch ass do? Huh? How do you know I didn't serve in the military? How do you know what I've done? You know? How do you know that I'm not familiar with what goes on in certain industries? How do you know what I am? Unless I totally tell you about it. How do you know I didn't want to become a cop? How do you know anything? Huh? Unless I talk about things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have family members who are cops. Okay? I do. And my father once wanted to become a cop too. If he did, maybe I would have been, actually. Maybe I would have actually been if he became one. I don't know. So yeah, add that to your notes too, okay? Shit stain. You piece of shit. And yes, I was on a Special Olympics team again, so it's not a farce that I'm claiming that I'm autistic since I met Rosie Wren. No. No, I've been autistic. It's just the older I get, the less it's gotten, but I was more so when I was little, if you didn't catch that. And even then I looked normal, but I had it. I did. And I'm not going to bother explain. I already explained it earlier today in my video, the Memory Lane live stream. I mentioned that shit already. But I'm not going to let this motherfucker lie about me either, without flagging or without a response. My plea to YouTube is help me get this guy off of here. My plea to YouTube is keep on flagging him for me. Keep on noticing the flags that I send in about this guy in any cohort with him or in part of those bad people. My plea to YouTube. My plea to the YouTube robots. I want to take these people down. I want them over and over, down and down and down. Keep hammering them so they don't get up. My plea to the YouTube robot. My plea to the YouTube robot. Yes, that's right. And I will put it all out there. Yes, I will. And it's only getting worse for a lot of you. Guess what? send them after me. Jimbo's wife. Oh, Roger thinks I'm going to get a visit from the Native Americans now in Jimbo's wife's family or something. Don't make fun of my family, or I'll make fun of your family. Don't make fun of my family, or I'll make fun of your family. Oh, God. I guess I did that to Jimbo's wife earlier. So supposedly Roger Brown's spreading something else and saying, oh, the Native American nation over there on Jimbo's wife's side is now going to be coming it melted with pitchforks. His words. His words. You know? Yeah. They don't hold any weight. Roger Brown, you're not Native American. You're bullshit. You don't look one bit Native American. I think the only thing you were truthful about is you were black Irish. That's about it. Maybe French or something. You're not Native American, Roger Brown. That is stolen right there. I'm more Native American than you. You want to know why? I'll tell you really why. Because I have DNA from central Italy that closely resembles the Native Americans, you know. Why do you think some Italians look Native American when you look at some of them? Why do you think that's the case? Yeah, Rogers White, he's another phony who likes to claim that he's Native American. I think the only one who really is Jeff T. Rowe. I think Jeff T. Rowe is one of the only ones who is. Okay, he's got some of the looks, all right? But some of these other people out here, though, they're phonies, all right? Roger Brown don't have Native American in him, okay? The only one person that I see who does around here, and it's proven, and she's the ex-model, the beautiful Betty Washam. That is who has at least 3/4 Native American and looks the part. None of you look the part, all right? So shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down over that. Yeah. Of course he is, yeah. Oh, very few people back where I'm from did that. There were a couple here and there, but there weren't as many. My grandmother was one of those, though. Not the one who I was their favorite. My other grandmother wanted us to believe we had Native American in them. And I'm like, I don't believe so. Not from your side. I certainly don't. No, if you're talking about your side, no. No. There's no traces in it. Hi, Mad Hatter. What's going on? There's no traces of it on that side of the family, I said. So how come you're saying that we're Native American? It doesn't look at it. I guess the DNA test proved there wasn't any there. My grandmother was one of those types. She thought it would be so exciting, the thought of having Native American or even black blood. Meanwhile, there weren't any traces in the physical department that looked like it at all. None. You know. So there were a couple like that where I was from, but not as many at all like Kentucky, no, or that area, the Arkansas and Oklahoma. Those states seem to have more of those Native American thinking white people. I mean, it's an insult to real Native Americans. I seriously think it is. It fucks it up for them when they're getting those benefits when there are some natives on the reservations, they're not getting any benefits. Hi, Charlie K. What's going on? What are your thoughts about everything earlier? Are you on my side still with this? I mean, was I wrong or not? Was I wrong because I was upset? Even though I saw it in Jimbo's even worse, I still wasn't happy with the direction Bob and Lori were going. Okay, I was not happy with it. So, Charlie K., just confirm if you think that I was right or wrong or what. I'm trying to... You am what? Okay. So how did that end for you? I mean, what's going on with you now over there and everything? Cool. Thanks, Charlie K. Because I don't know what's going on. I'm starting to think that either it's all an act still with some of them, or Rap is doing such a good job manipulating them that they're buying it. And it's getting to the point now, I think, in 1 week, before the week is up, Bob and Lori's going to be on their side, on his side, I should say. And then it's going to blow up in about a week to 2 weeks or so. This thing's going, me neither. He's a shit stain. I can't stand that fucking guy. They're essentially saying he should get off for the things he did because the other group was supposedly behind him. All right, Mac, how you doing? All right. But I don't know if Mac is Raph either. That could be a trick account of his because there's no picture and who knows. I can't give that person a mod. So yes. See, it's still to the point where I think he could be creeping around, actually. Yeah, well, because he knows he He fucked up is what it is, and he's trying to get people's trust. He's gonna burn everyone again who's going on his side. Isn't he gonna burn them too? He's apologizing profusely so he can get back in and do his devil shit again. That's what he wants to do. And he's getting everyone to trust him. Look, I dealt with him on the phone. He can be very convincing when he's talking and acting neutral. He knows how to do it or appear like a good listener or someone who's cool. He can appear that way pretty well. And Jim, I thought Bob and Lori were covering the shit when I was being victimized by them and telling me to watch myself. And now they're getting sucked up by the same motherfucker? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But they're part of the fuckery right now. And Jimbo's part of the fuckery even more. Jimbo, Charlie K, in order, who do you think is part of the fuckery? Jimbo and Betty Keys first, maybe? Jimbo and Betty Keys. Betty Keys is in this shit, too. And Betty Keys, don't think I'm not going to come for you. I may. I may, Benny. Benny don't want none of me. He watches me. He's smart. He's staying out of it with me. Yeah, who is Mac Mac? I don't know that, though. I don't know that. Though usually those accounts look like that. BK is an ass. Yeah, he sure is. I mean, I'm getting sick of looking at the guy, to be honest with you. He's part of the whole tragedy pimp thing, too. You know? I think the only reason I laid off him is he hasn't been coming at me and he's been linked to some of the people over here. But since he's part of that tragedy pimp shit too now, and he's now part of this whole thing going on here with rap again, it's Jimbo and it's Benny Keys. I think they have more influence in this thing than Ernie Shell, don't you think? All right, well then that person is getting out of here then if that's Gamer Girl. That person's getting out of here then. I don't trust that person at all. I watched enough for Gamer Girl to know I don't trust that one. I'll tell you that. So in order, would you say Jimbo and Benny Keys are worse than Ernie Shell? I say yes, personally. I say both of them and rap probably might be a tie with Ernie. I don't know. But Jimbo, give me the order of people who are worse from first to last. Charlie, who would you say is worse? Who's the worst and who's the second worst and who's the third? Can you give me your order and I'll see if I'm close or not? Who's the number one worst right now? Where do you put Nicolina? Where do you rank Nicolina in all this is what I want to know. Ernie's number one. Why is Ernie number one? Exactly. BK last? Okay, well maybe that explains why I wasn't. Rap is last? What? You're confusing me here. Wait a sec here. Who comes before, BK or Rap? Who? Ernie and Rap are the two worst, right? Ernie and Rap are the two worst, correct? Is that what you're saying to me right now? Ernie, then Rap, and then Nicolina, yes? And then Jimbo fourth? Is that what you're saying here now? All right, what's the order? The real order. 5 people or 6, maybe. Who's the real order? Even the role players too, the ones that don't make videos that are supporting as well. BK is number one worst, correct? He's the number one worst, right? Then Rap, then Nicolina, and then Ernie Shell is fourth. That makes more sense, actually. Ernie Shell's not the number one worst, I don't think. So BK's the one I should be going after then, is what this means. I've been letting BK slide. Yeah. But Jimbo still got sucked into this, and he's partially responsible as well. I'll tell you. But either way, Nicolina's the lesser evil than the two of them. So I guess if you want to look at that, I mean, that's noteworthy at all here. But Ernie is four, yeah. Jamie is where? Where is Jamie? 5? He's in there. Jamie is horrible. He's a terrible person. That Jamie, oh my God, I won't deal with him again. I don't trust the motherfucker as far as I can throw his ass. Where does he rank? 4 or 5? He's above Ernie, isn't he? He's probably above Ernie, actually. He might be 4, and Ernie's probably 5th. Honestly. Oh, he's 5. Okay. Who's 6? Jimbo? Has to be Jimbo. 6 would have to be. I didn't know Jimbo fell that far down on the list, though. He's got a lot of viewers, though. Tons. And he is a coach, don't forget. You know what coaches are known for getting into sometimes. So I thought Jimbo would have been number 1, but BK is sorry. Roger is 6, and then Jimbo comes after Roger. Has to be 7 then. Oh, Roger's definitely in there. But you put Jamie higher than Roger, huh? Really? See, they're mad because I'm figuring it out. That's what they're mad about. And you know what? If I were to meet Benny Keys, I more than likely would have laid him out. I'll tell you that. I don't think I would have worked well together with him now. I thought maybe at first I could have, but nah, forget that one. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there. Nah, that would not end well for him. I'll tell you that right now. You're a big fan of Ernie? I didn't think you'd be admitting you were a big fan of Ernie if you were. Why are you a big fan of him exactly? What makes you a big fan of Ernie so much? What is it about Ernie Shell that makes you still want to be a fan of his after all this time? Even though he's not the worst one, still, you know. Is he like a comedian to you or something? Do you think he should have done stand-up comedy? Because I'm kind of leaning toward that maybe about Ernie. He should have maybe done stand-up comedy or something. Yeah, I believe it is, actually. Okay, I get what you're saying. Now, how many people do you think Ernie has scammed, though? Because all that report's going around, but the rest of the people also saying he's scamming a lot are the ones doing it, too. That's the thing. They're the ones doing it too. I think if he's scammed, it's probably less than the rest of them. Less than Rap has, I'll tell you that right now. Less than Benny Keys has, I think. Because Benny Keys also went to the true crime community and milked all the tragedy shit. Well, it'd be useful to know is Benny Keys friends with Molly Golightly by chance? Does he go at Molly Golightly and Bullhorn Betty, or is he cool with them? That I don't fully know yet. Once these people all find out who I am, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. I'll freaking tell you that right now. Yeah, that's it. So I don't think Gurney really does much scamming for anybody, really. I mean, you talk to him on the phone, he's not going to try to sell anything to you, really. Okay, I got this thing I'm doing a promotional thing. Would you be interested in this? I think that he might have donated money with other people's donations to try to help others, maybe, but then the money went somewhere else or something because maybe other people handled it. I don't know. Yeah, how the fuck is Rap making all that fucking money is what I want to know. That's got to stop. That really has to stop. That is insane. He was sick the other day. He looked like he was losing fans, didn't it? And then all of a sudden, he got the other side on supporting him now. He turned some people over. And he thinks he's laughing at everybody now, like he thinks he has them all. But wait a week or two, and you will see. Rap deserves to die. That pug is a scummy ass son of a bitch, is what he is. I will never forgive that asshole. Never for the things he did. Never. Never. And I see him getting away scot-free again, so I got to come out here and announce this. This is sickening. Totally sickening. I knew from the moment I saw him he was no good. I just knew once I caught on to what he was doing. I definitely. Mark my words, his marriage is going to be broken up. I think Nicolina's marriage is going to break up too, though. I think she's having problems at home. And I think Rap is going to get divorced too. Wait and see. Wait and see. They're all going. They're all going to be separated. If they think they have together marriages now, they're not going to be in a marriage real soon. Yeah, I'm blocked in Bob and Lori's. I'm blocked in different places now. I'm blocked somewhere else, too. Oh, I'm blocked in Mallory Williams. I got perma-blocked in Mallory Williams. Ha! Fucking losers in that chat. Mallory Williams is bad, too. Another person who's horrible now. That person really sold out. Mallory Williams is probably up there with Betty Keys, if you want my opinion. She's up there. She's just not in this community, but Mallory Williams needs to go down, too. God damn. Mallory Williams is a horrible person. Laughs at all kinds of tragedies and everything. Want to lay that one out so badly. God. Mallory is terrible. Always scamming. Always. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Mallory and Betty Keys have talked behind the scenes. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me tell you that right now. How do you know Betty Keys isn't in on coaching her or something? How do you know? There's some ring going on with this tragedy pimperina. There's some ring going on. Mallory Williams could have dealings with Benny Keys, I'm thinking. I'm solving the puzzle right now. And when I do, God help all these fucking people out here. Yeah, probably should. Yeah. Yeah. More than likely. Yeah, Carlos, what do you think about Roger Brown with that ball gag? He's into ball gagging and being slaves, and he buys $400 worth of marijuana every month. That's the latest on him. Right there. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. And then Roger has the audacity to say that I'm like my grandmother, or like it's a bad thing, when he knows he damn well he wears his mama's clothes too. So, so yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're still stuck with me and you didn't go with the people who are being really impressionable in there. How do you tell me something? Do you think Bob and Laurie are going to be sucked into this? I think they are. I think they're going to be sucked into this rabbit hole. It seems like they're going down it, even though they're saying they're not totally into it yet or fully supporting rap. That's probably going to happen soon. That's probably going to happen really soon. He's going to talk them into it again, and he's going to talk more to them, and they're going to believe more of the shit he says, probably. A master manipulator is what he is. If he had just fucked off and maybe not come on here, I would have been done. But you want to know something? Okay, I'm high 420. So what's that have to do with anything? Charlie K's on my side in here. What do you mean? I'm high 420. Come on. You trying to throw me off? Time out for you. Time out. No. I'm high 420. You're getting out of here. I don't trust your fucking ass. You don't even get an avatar. That's rap or somebody like that's what a rap stupid account. That's what that is. What are you gonna say about that, Charlie? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That sounds more like it. It sounds more like that to me. Probably is. That gamer girl, I'm telling you right now, she's pushing her goddamn luck. She wants to be put on that list of mine. She's going to be put on that fucking list too. I'll put all of them on a list. Don't you like that, Charlie? That I'm just putting them all on a hit list right now? I'm just putting so many of them on that list, and they hate it. They hate it very badly. They don't want that. They don't want to be on that list. All right, Charlie K. Yeah, I had a feeling you are. Yep. Then I'm high 420 though. Anyone with that name, number one, needs to get the fuck out too. The problem is, I think all this pot smoking has been bad for society. Don't you think? It's been very bad. I don't do pot. Pot is something I don't do. And because, when people do too much pot, they become like Roger Brown. And they become like Gamer Girl. They become like all these fucking people over here. Pot has not done any good. Recreational weed has not done any good because you got people like this running around now. Just from all the evidence I have, recreational weed has not made a positive impact on society, really. I think you have to use it medicinally for certain things. It's not meant to be recreational. It really isn't. It doesn't affect me, but the fact is, it affects more people who are white. I notice this big weed really screws around with certain people, for sure. But it does others. But at the same time, it's like also like when I smoked weed, it didn't do anything for me really. And here you are spending all this money on this shit, but it is affecting some people, though, out there. It really is. If you smoke too much of it, you'll have brain damage. I know for a fact you will have brain damage. Yeah, Roger the pothead. Yeah, him too. Yeah. Is that zombies or is that. Are you zombies? Who are you? But they said something's going on. And now I'm going to start turning my attention to all these people that deserve it, and they're not going to like it one bit, whether they know I'm doing it or they're not. Francesca who? Francesca from where? Where are you from? Tell me about you a little more. Oh, I know who you are. I know who you are. Yes, you zombie mutt, retired. Okay. So what have you been following lately on here? Anything that I've been talking about or the game girl that I'm not talking bad about? Yeah, all right, Charlie K. Just watch out for it, I guess. You have my full attention. I talked about a lot. I'm getting talked out though. I've been going for like over an hour and I'm getting talked out for the night. But I just wanted to make this live stream here. Um, if anything, Roger Brown won't even see it because he's sleeping now, huh? He went to bed thinking I wasn't gonna go live, but it turned out I did again. Yeah. But no, pretty much Roger Brown being a hypocrite. I'll call him Ball Gag Brown. BGB. Hashtag BGB for me. Ball Gag Brown. I think should be his new nickname. How does that sound? Ball Gag Brown. I think that's a good name. Other than Bad News Brown, I think I could call him Ball Gag Brown. I think that sounds like a better name. Ball Gag Brown. 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 Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you do. And that's what I thought that Bob and Lori were all about, too. And now those accounts coming in are going to be his. And it's like. And Gamer Girl is a rap supporter, right? Is that right? Remember my old. Yeah, Zombie Mutt retired or something. No, I said about Gamer Girl. She's a rap supporter, right? Yeah, she is, isn't she? Charlie? Yes? Now explain again, right? Why keeping up with Katie stuck her goddamn nose in my business again earlier when it had nothing to do with her and it was regarding Jimbo? It was almost like she was standing up for Jimbo in a crazy way. Almost like he was on the opposite side as her, but yet she hates me more than him, is what that sounded like to me. So she saw him as the lesser evil immediately once I started talking about him. It had to be something like that. It's almost like I'm getting between them, and now they're going to team up against me, maybe now. Because I'm just stirring up all their shit now, and they can't even do the side playing thing anymore. What are your thoughts on that, Charlie? Well, Mark Terry, I don't like Mark Terry, all right? But I don't fuck with them either, really, at the same time. Yeah, I think Katie is eventually. I don't think they're as opposite as you think with certain people. I think Nicolita and Rap are genuinely probably on the opposite side. But some of these other people may not be. I can handle these people pretty well because I can expose them well because they're remedial minded. They're not good trolls, you know? Don't go out with any of them. Try to be above that community, all right? Don't go out with Mark Terry. Don't go out with G Bagos, all right? Why would you be asking me about this right now? I'm not here to answer those questions. I'm not here to be a love counselor, you know? Yeah, they don't like that someone with higher intellect can show everybody up in the community. They don't like that I'm doing this at all. And it is going to come around to Betty Keys a lot sooner, if it hasn't already. Betty Keys, I'd watch out if I were you. Could be gunning for you. Nipping at your heels there. Hey, you know how Bob supposedly was the only one with Rap's number, right? Charlie K. I'm gonna wait a day or two on that though. All right, Glitz, what's going on? How you doing here? I'm about to shut this down. I'm almost talked out. I really am. Jesus. All right, Charlie K. Thank you. All right. Thanks for coming in here again and showing your support. It means a lot to me that you're vouching for me at a time where they kicked me out in there. And on that, Savannah Smiles is a lot of trouble too. Don't you agree? Savannah Smiles is worming her way anyway, and that she can. She was over at Michelle Marie Delaney's this morning too. I caught that bitch in Michelle Marie Delaney's. It says that she was a mod for me 6 months ago. Well, why didn't I remember that, huh? This person must be such a sneak that they're slipping by that I even had them as a mod. Because I don't remember them 6 months ago at all. It's almost like they're a new person to me. All right, thanks, Charlie K. Appreciate that a lot. All right. But that Savannah Smiles is getting her hooks in any place. Sarah is her name, or is it Savannah? It's Savannah, isn't it? That person is a phony. Why would that person trash me? and share my shit out like I'm so bad. And why would that person write me? I have her phone number now too. She fucked up and she gave me her phone number. I have that. I have Savannah's phone number. These people aren't too smart. They realize what I could do with that. They realize what I could do with that. That shit. Yeah. But I'll give you a little hint. Bob's not the only one who has Rap's phone number. Let's just say before Bob booted me tonight, before I got booted out of there, at some point, well, I want to save. I want to save it, you know? Yeah, Charlie K, I am. How did you know? Yeah, I am. That's where I've been spending time. Parking lots. As private as I can make them. Because I go out of my way to not be around people. So it all works out for everyone. And I keep my crazy ass away from everybody myself. Ha! A lot of people do have his number. Why is he under the impression that only one person has it? Why does Rap make people think only one person has it, or Bob only make people think one person has it? Oh, the light's behind me. Okay, I see. Yeah. Savannah isn't stopping. That's all I know. So yeah, Charlie, if you can help me out, flag some of these people too with me here. You know, they need to lose their channels. Savannah, Katie, Roger Brown, they definitely need to lose their channels on here. I'll tell you that. This shit's just so, it's over the top ridiculous. The way they're acting on here. It really is. These are what I call suicide trolls. And they get so afraid when you're not turning the gun on yourself and you're pointing it at them instead. They freak the fuck out like they don't know what to do. But I'm going to end this. I think I said all I have to say. I don't know if my side chats are showing up after the live streams. I don't know if they are or not. Something tells me they're not, though. I don't know. I got what? What do you mean? What do I got? But I don't know if my side chats are showing up after the stream. I hope that they do. Because I don't know if my side chats are present or not. Okay, I thought possibly, but some of them they didn't show up after 12 hours, I'm pretty sure. On this channel, I think. I don't know. I don't. But these people are getting worse on me. I'm not getting worse. Right, they get so scared when you're not pointing it at yourself and you're pointing it at them and you're not damaging yourself. They want you to damage yourself though. I want to see Savannah Smiles try to get a restraining order. She's probably ready to get a restraining order against me soon. So that's what I'm hearing. Or Rosie Red or whoever else. I mean, A Hulk Hogan rookie card is not worth as much as a Michael Jordan rookie card. Don't be crazy with that. Zombie, why are you asking me all kinds of stupid questions? You asked me if you should date G Mangos. I'm obviously going to say no. Same with Mark Terry. In Hulk Hogan's rookie card is nowhere near worth a Michael Jordan rookie card. I am in their state. Yes, I am. I am actually. I am in Texas where the two of them live. Yes, I am. Yes. But I'm more inclined to go after Savannah Smiles first. I'll tell you that right now. I'm more inclined to do that. Oh, Mama T is in the same area too. Yes. Let me ask you something, Charlie K. Let me ask you something before I go. Will, would Mama T meet me in real life? I'm just throwing it out there. Do you think Mama T would meet me in person? Throwing it out there. What do you say to this? Well, BK is in Dallas, I believe. I passed through Dallas before, then I left Dallas. Not being at odds with him, thinking that maybe I would have met him to see what was going the fuck on with him. Well, Zombie is getting the fuck out of here. Zombie, you're not doing that in here. You're getting the fuck out of here. Go back on Mark Terry's or G Mangos because you're not welcome on here anymore. Fuck off with your bullshit and your message retracting. I never really liked you anyway. Let's be honest. People are weaseling their way in, you know. So you doubt Mama T would meet me? You don't think she would at all, correct? Is that what you're responding to? Nobody does. I don't even know. People who meet others on here, I never met anybody off YouTube, ever. But you can't say I never asked. I certainly did, but I never did. Yeah, that person asked a lot of dumb questions. So why wouldn't she? Tell me the reason. I just want to hear it from you. I mean, Mama T doesn't have anything against me per se, but I just handpicked that because Mama T's in my area, kind of. They are, exactly. That's a good way to put it. They can only mess with me on YouTube. They're scared of me in real life. I'll add you as a moderator. That's exactly it. Yeah. On here, they'll try, but they get so scared of the possibility that I could run up on them. That's how I want it. Mama T would be scared to meet. I thought she would be the one least scared to meet somebody, honestly. I thought she would be one of the less. You know who I think would meet someone in real life, though? I think Betty Washam would meet someone in real life. I do. I think Betty would meet you in real life. I do. I definitely know that. But I wouldn't have thought Mama T would check it out for meeting anybody. I never would have thought that one. Betty Keys might, though, for sure. He probably would be dodging it if you were around. He would be. Yeah. Mama T is in California. I thought she was in Texas. Jesus. Well, no one in California meets to do anything serious. They're all pretty wishy-washy out there, for damn sure. Nobody's nice in California either. Hardly anybody is. You're not going to get hospitality there really too often. I'll definitely say that you won't get that very much there. Everyone on YouTube from California is a whackhead. Pretty much everybody. Some come off like they would be down to earth if they talk to you, but in reality, they wouldn't do anything either. They wouldn't meet you. They wouldn't do shit. They're just all hot air. That IP2 is a total waste of time. I'll tell you that. Yeah, they were all out to lunch, all right, yeah. I'm going to end this very soon. Any last words before I shut it down tonight? No, it's nice actually. I can sleep fine in this without any extra coats on tonight. This is pretty good out here tonight. I think it's just a little under 60. All right, thank you. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in here. All right, again, appreciate the support. All right. Talk to you later, everyone.